what? I am 108. Oh boy. Or AM6? Okay, I haven't been here in so long. I forgot how to find it. Okay. Usually you have to scan something inside. So that is my route. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've done this. And you never know what you're going to get until you actually get here and see what it is. Okay, hopefully nobody parks in this. Hopefully nobody parks in that space. There were no spaces, so I had to park up against the sidewall. And hopefully nobody... Goodness, they are literally behind me? Why? Okay, you all, I can't record and park at the same time, so I'll be back. My block started at 3:45. I got here about 3:45, 3:46. There is a 5-minute or 4-minute grace period to check in, so you have to be checked in before 3:50. You have to be checked in before 4 minutes and 59 seconds after the block start time is the latest that you can check in, or you will miss your block. My cart was ready immediately. After I scanned my license, the cart was ready. I forgot how to, as you saw, I forgot how to find my cart. So that took a minute, but then I was able to find the cart. And one thing that was new is that on my way out, there was a security guard, and the security guard asked to see my phone and my license. That is something different. That's never, ever, ever been the case here. And I've picked up from this location quite a few times over the last 3 years. So this is what the map looks like. And I'm looking at where to, so what I always do is I take a look at where the stops are, where the first stop is, where the last stop is, and make sure that is the order that is best for me, knowing the traffic conditions, where I want to end up. And looking at this, wow, this is kind of, the last stop is pretty far out. And we're going in here. All right, this is how I've loaded it. I've got Mount Juliet on this section, Old Hickory on this section, and Hermitage here in the back. So I've never tried that new system of grouping, or it's not new, but it's new for me. And I think I still like the scanning the packages and numbering them. But that doesn't work so well if I'm going out of order, which I actually may be going out of order. I realize I need to get some gas. I'm about to head out. I have 10 miles and 15 minutes until I get to the first stop. And my starting mileage, not including what it took me to drive to the station, which I think is 11 miles, my starting mileage is 4,133. So let's see what I end up with. I've made it to the first stop, and I'm looking for 4360. So one thing that really helps is having a flashlight, some sort of flashlight. This is what I have. I just picked this up at I think like a Harbor Freight or something on a whim, but then I realized, oh yeah, I can use this for early morning deliveries. Next stop is 0.9 miles, 3 minutes away. All right, the next package is, well, I've been driving a little bit, but 2 minutes and 0.6 miles. I think that was more like 4 minutes and 1 mile to the next, until the next stop. I have 3 minutes and 1.5 miles to the next stop, and I still have a ton of packages to deliver, and I don't know that I'm going to get them all delivered in time. So even though it didn't seem like there were a lot of packages, there were a lot of little envelopes, and the distance between, you might want to look at the view. The distance between the stops were like 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 6 minutes, 9 minutes, and that all adds up. Plus it being dark, it was really hard to see. So that's another reason to, like I said, this is the first time I'm doing the sorting this way of the packages. So that's another reason to go ahead and scan the packages and write the numbers on the packages, because I did need to, every stop that I got to, I needed to look for that address number, and I thought I was going to be able to put them in order from like 1 to 10, numerical order, but I really wasn't. I couldn't do that. Yeah, it's much faster to scan the QR code, or not the QR code. Is that it's or scan the barcode and just write the number down, especially if you're gonna go in the order that Amazon suggests. So I am, like I said just now, 0.5 miles from my next stop, and we'll see how many I can get done before the time is finished, because I'm supposed to be finished with this block at 7:45. I definitely don't see that happening. I still have to go to a whole other county. Okay, I'll come back and update you. Your package isn't going to be labeled correctly. This was labeled as a plastic bag, which is definitely not. Okay, I have finished the group of Old Hickory packages, and I am just now starting Mount Juliet packages. I won't arrive to the first stop of the Mount Juliet packages, which is like 10 or 11 packages, I believe, until 7:44. And I'm gonna need to cross this busy main road here. So yeah, and we're heading into another county at this point. 3 minutes from my next drop off, and I will say I really appreciate that I'm dropping off. Ooh, that was a speed bump. I really appreciate that I'm dropping off to houses instead of apartments. I had one apartment that I could not get into. There was no code, and of course I'm already behind in this route, so I left it there at the front door. Hopefully they got their package. All right, everybody, so I ran over a median. Yes, I ran over a median. It was a roundabout, and I couldn't see that there was like where the concrete riser was in the road, and before I knew it, I just heard like boom, boom, boom. And yeah, this is one of the reasons why I don't want to drive this car, or really any car, for these deliveries, because we're in uncharted territory. This is an area that I am not familiar with at all, have never been, so don't really know the roads and how they work here. Like I said, I'm in a different county even, and so yeah, that's what happens. You gotta really be so vigilant, so vigilant when you're out here on these roads. And then also, it is 7:55, so I am 10 minutes past my block in time, and I still have like about, I think, 10 more packages to deliver. And the next one is 6 minutes away, 1.8 miles, and then all the rest are very spread out. This was labeled as a medium box. So when I'm looking for this package, I'm like, I don't even know. Got some kitties there. I have, I believe, 6 more packages to go, and my next drop off, as you can see, is 5 minutes, 1.8 miles, and I will get there at 8:23. Keep in mind that this route was meant to be completed by what time? 7:45. So yeah, that's all I have to say. I just want you to see this. So this is where I'm delivering to, right here. There are no numbers anywhere around. There's 2 mailboxes. I had no idea which driveway it was. I went to this one first, and I said, oh, I don't think that's right. I looked in the app. It looked like it was the next house over here. It's gorgeous out here, but this is the kind of thing that happens with the sub same day. I mean, the deliveries are so much more complicated, in my opinion, and I don't know why that is. And this just may be my personal experience, but they're so much more complicated. They really are, in addition to being more spaced out. So this is why I don't do the sub same day. Some people swear by it though. All right, everybody, I'm finally finished, and let's see. I am ending up with 4,192 miles. And currently my GPS is telling me to go home, it's going to be 27 miles. So I'm 27 miles from home, 46 minutes. That's because of traffic. I am not sure if there's another way to go that'd be less miles, but because the signal's kind of weak out here. But yeah, this is why I don't do sub same day. This is why I don't do sub same day. It's never ever, in my experience, it's never ever worth it.